back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. Had a few topics that I wanted to cover in today's video. Let's start with the latest on the Pacific Division standings. As we take a look here, the Vancouver Canucks remain in first in the Pacific with 102 points. They have 5 games remaining. The Oilers, with 6 games remaining, sit in second place with 99 points. The LA Kings, also with 5 games remaining, with 93 points. And the Vegas Golden Knights, with 6 games remaining, sit at 92 points. So the Edmonton Oilers, quite comfortably, should be able to grab second place in the Pacific. But as Jack Michaels pointed out in his post today on X, the Oilers basically control their own fate from here on out. If they win all 6 games, they will officially pass the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks, even if they win all 5 of their remaining games, will lose first place to the Edmonton Oilers in that scenario. Obviously, the Oilers can also grab first place if the Vancouver Canucks continue to struggle here down the stretch. The Oilers do have some difficult games in their remaining 6, but also some winnable games as well. The Oilers' next 6 games are as follows. They'll take on the Vegas Golden Knights on Wednesday, the Arizona Coyotes on Friday, the Vancouver Canucks on Saturday, the San Jose Sharks the following Monday, and will close out the season next Wednesday and Thursday against the Arizona Coyotes and Colorado Avalanche. So clearly, the Vegas Golden Knights game should pose a good challenge for the team. The Arizona Coyotes have been playing spoiler a bit lately, so they're certainly not a pushover, but that is definitely a winnable game for the Edmonton Oilers. The Vancouver Canucks this coming Saturday. I mean, if you can't find a way to get up for that game, then there is seriously a problem. The Edmonton Oilers definitely need to find a way to defeat the Vancouver Canucks. Obviously, it would be a huge boost to get them into first place in the Pacific, but even if they did end up finishing in second place in the Pacific, that game against the Vancouver Canucks on Saturday is definitely a must-win hockey game. In my opinion, the Oilers simply have to make a statement in that hockey game. The San Jose Sharks next Monday, once again, should be a victory for the Edmonton Oilers, but you can't count anything out. The Arizona Coyotes again next Wednesday, like I said, and then it will be another strong matchup for the Edmonton Oilers to close out the year against the Colorado Avalanche. 6 games and 9 nights to close out the year. So if the Oilers do end up in first place in the Pacific, they will definitely have earned it. One more note I wanted to mention as well. In Game 82 last year, the Oilers picked up their 50th win. They're currently at 47 wins with 6 games to go. So obviously they have a chance to cruise past last year's best. And with how this season started, 2-9-1, people counting them out in October, November, for the Oilers to surpass 50 wins this season. Absolutely amazing. Obviously, they haven't done it yet, but with 6 games to go, I think they will definitely get the job done. And I did just want to briefly touch on Evander Kane and Corey Perry. They both did interviews today, showed that they completely buried the hatchet. Yes, it did get heated on the bench on Saturday during the Oilers-Flames game. Corey Perry was upset with Evander Kane's effort level, basically gave up the puck behind the net when he felt the Oilers should have still been pressing, showed that frustration on the bench. Usually these things happen in the locker room away from the public eye, but Evander Kane has kind of fallen into the public eye with a few things he's done this year, so it was great to see that Evander Kane and Corey Perry had already put it behind them. As Corey Perry put it, brothers fight. Both Evander Kane and Corey Perry laughed it off in the interview. But overall, just great to see that they buried the hatchet. They're putting it behind them. Corey Perry's a professional. He's seen what it takes to get the job done, like I mentioned in my video on Saturday. He's been to multiple Stanley Cup finals. He's won the Stanley Cup. He's just trying to push Evander Kane. Evander Kane understands that. He knows he has to be better. We saw a similar situation with Evander Kane and Leon Draisaitl a while back, so great to see these guys are coming together, pushing each other at the right time, and hopefully it results in a strong Stanley Cup playoff run and ultimately a Stanley Cup coming back to Edmonton. And one final note for today, the Edmonton Oilers released their 2023-2024 team photo. You can check it out here. Of note, Jeff Jackson sitting there right in the middle. My favorite Oiler, Sam Gagner, unfortunately not present for the team photo. Would have loved to seen him in there, especially if this does end up being his last season, but it is what it is. He'll be in the Bakersfield Condors team photo anyway. We got Corey Perry in there. Did any Oilers fan ever think that we would have Corey Perry in an Edmonton Oilers team photo? It's crazy times, but hey, hopefully it results in a Stanley Cup for the Edmonton Oilers. Corey Perry's been an amazing fit so far, and I really hope he does re-sign in Edmonton this summer. But I think that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the Evander Kane and Corey Perry situation. Do you think the Oilers will end up taking first in the Pacific? Let me know in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.